good, everybody? It's your girl, Leelee the Goddess. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Flawless Dreams Radio Show. Today, we have an awesome king who you are well informed about. And if you're not, what you've been doing, sleeping under a rock, well, I'm going to slap you. I am going to slap you. And if I don't slap you, I'm going to slap kick you. All right? Welcome back to the show, hip hop artist Blackwell. What you been up to, sir?
What's up? What's up?
Let everybody know where you can find.
Oh, still grinding, still doing music.
Platforms. Oh, I'm good. Let everybody know where they can find you on all social media platforms.
You can find me on soundcloud.com/Blakknation. That's BLAKK Nation. Hit me on TikTok, Instagram at official Blackwell. You hit me up on Facebook, Blakknation Music 1970. You can also hit me up on my link tree as Blakknation, and come check it out on YouTube. Get on that YouTube, hip hop artist Blackwell. Got a lot of new music, new commercials. Check it out.
All right. So what you've been up to lately, Mr. Blackwell? What kind of new joints, stuff we got to listen to? I gotta know.
Well, brand new, just came out. My new song, Plus Size, featuring, I think her name is Leelee the Goddess, and which I thank you very much because she ripped it on the vocals.
Man, thank you.
I do want to thank my boy KC on the mix and Boom Boom Studios. He hooked that song up. And we just put it out. It's on YouTube now. You can check out the audio video. We got the instrumental, the visualizer. We got a little internet Coke commercial going on. Whereas if the song goes over a certain amount of streams, it will actually be used on a TV commercial. We got that little deal working out. Besides that, I got to do a little voiceover for the Star Wars series, the Star Wars series Bad Batch, episode 4. I'm a stormtrooper, and recently I got to be an extra in Bad Boys, the new one coming out on June 7th, and we filmed up in Miami, which I was not supposed to be in the movie at all. I did not sign up for it. It was really a weird way how I ended up in this movie. I was just at the right place at the right time. But and I got a couple other things coming up. May 4th, I got a show up in Vapor Road over in St. Pete, and then May 5th at the Orpheum over in Tampa. So just grinding and grinding.
That's what it's all about. Wow, congratulations. I don't know if you can see me. Congratulations on all these accomplishments. And sometimes you just got to be at the right place at the right time. I know for a fact that there's so many things going on in the mainstream industry that is so mind-boggling. And I just want to know, what are your thoughts?
Relating to hip-hop?
Yep.
Because I can go on. I can go on about hip hop.
Let's talk about this hip hop mainstream. What is going on? What's happening? Because it's gotten out of control. What with P Diddy?
I'm gonna be. I'll be honest with you. Hip hop is kind of taking I want to say hip hop is taking a downward spiral, but it's definitely it needs some kind of rejuvenation or something because, for example, all the female hip hop rappers that are out there, and there's quite a few, and they sound the same. And the thing about it that it surprises me about them is that a lot of them can really spit bars, but I know they under labels. I know they doing this certain image, but it's like it's all starting to sound the same. They all look the same. There's nothing about them that I could say, oh, I like that. Now there is an artist that I do like, which she is underground, and her name is Snow the Product. as
Oh,
a Latino
product,
rapper,
yeah.
and I think, and the reason why I like her music so much because she's got bars, and that's what she does. It's not, to put it blunt, she ain't got her ass showing out or this showing out. She just spits bars. She dresses her hip hop look and spits bars. That's hip hop.
Mhm.
I'm not taking away from these other ones, but between, you got Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Sexy Red, um, Sexy whatever. I don't know. You can go on and on. There's a lot of them out there, but it's like the same thing. It's this.
Dang.
It just seems like it's the same thing. It's just a matter of how they promote them. That's how they, that's why they're so big. Um, and that's in with the fellas. It's like, my young black men, come on. Everything you doing has been done. I'm not saying
Right.
you got to pull a digital underground and dress up like a clown and be a gimmick, but you got to have something different. You got to have something to catch people's eye because
Yeah.
everybody has seen it.
Right.
Um, and I tell a lot of these cats that. And if you're going to get out there, hip hop music has changed. Some like it, some don't. But that's the progression of music. That's what happens as it gets to a different generation. I can accept that. But you have got to make a different, not only a different image, a different presentation of yourself if you want to be
Presentation.
known. Because
Yeah.
I could pull 6, 7 different rappers on Instagram alone. And I'm not saying they ain't got bars, but I just heard your same beat like 3 songs ago, maybe slower or faster.
Right.
So I mean, it's just, and then the thing, and I mean, it's crazy. And the thing about the money and the jewelry, I wish we can get away from, because that wasn't hip hop. Hip
Right.
hop was the fact of, you got bars. Now you may have a certain outfit which comes in like branding, um, doing a trend. If that's your thing, that was hip hop. And not to take it all the way old school, but Run DMC had Adidas, L Cool J had the Kango, Big Daddy Kane known for always dressing up when he was on stage. Everybody had something, and it's just, even DMX, he had the bark. Everybody knew. So it's just like, I
Or
see
Leelee
these
the
cats with
goddess has the
the money,
gemsies, and you got your
and you
brand
know what?
is exploding. What's the name of yours? What is it? What is it? Let
It,
me know. Do you have a name for it yet?
my and in mine, and everybody has told me this. There's like, I'm known for wearing. Well, I don't have it on now. Is my necklace and my watch, and that's just me. That's what I just like to wear. I'm not with all that business. I like my necklace, and I love watches. I'm a watch fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Leelee, everybody that I spoke to that knows you, know your name fits you, goddess. When they see pictures of you with crowns, or dressed in like queen wear, Leelee, the goddess, it fits. It's that's you. Um, and it's just, looking at these cats that I've seen lately, and even tried to help. It's like, find something that's your niche in branding, because this is a music business.
Right.
90% business, 10% music.
Right.
It's a business. And you
Mm-hmm.
have, in a business, you have to sell yourself. So you have to sell yourself to these fans, something that they have never seen before, or something catchy.
Just
I
don't
just
sell your
discovered
soul to
Pusha
the
Preem.
industry. No Illuminati bull crap, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't got time for that. Nothing like that at all. That's not what we talking about. Nope. We ain't talking about no Illuminati. I ain't down with it. But not fun fact, but interesting enough.
Oh,
And I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm not even gonna say who, because it's private. But some members of my family have been offered the, I guess, through emails, not just through like those spams or scams, Facebook stuff. No, they actually been sent emails to join the Illuminati, because then they said, we know where you live. We can make your life better. We could, we know. And my family has literally said, they've said no, we don't get, they just put it in spam folder, like we don't believe in this crap, we don't know. But they will every once in a while, certain times, they will say, we believe that you have like you're high in spirituality, and we want to a lot of people have the wrong idea about us, but we can actually make your life better. I'm like, why can't we just work hard? Why do we need you? Like, why would we
Mm-hmm.
need you? We don't need you. We're not going to sell ourselves. And I'm going to let that be known on my freaking platform. I'm not selling my soul, ladies and gentlemen. I don't do that. Okay. And, you
No.
know, I hope no one that I knows does it. Don't give in. Don't give in.
And the thing about, I know what you mean about the Illuminati, because I like get them like every 2 days for some reason, and in my email. And the thing of it is that here's the thing: was a lot of, especially some rappers don't realize, the Illuminati is not going to send you a message. They will not send. Now there may be a group that claims to be involved with that or whatever, but the true, and I kind of found this out kind of scary the hard way. The true Illuminati are people that will hit you face to face, and they come at you like kind of sideways, and if you don't really pay attention, you end up right in it. um
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about it. That's only what I've been told, and this has been told to me by promoters and managers, people who are way higher than me. And like I said, I never paid any attention because I always thought, yeah, you got to have money to be for them to even pay you any attention. Not necessarily. He says, if you have something that is catching people's eye, you have to watch who contacts you.
You know why,
You know, I
too?
mean, I know it. Like I said, I
They
get.
were, some of my family members work for the government. So when they that's
Oh
why
well,
they work.
damn.
They're seeing, oh, well, you used to work for the government.
Ah,
My mom used to work for the bank. My mom used to work for the bank. She worked for the military, making sure they had the food for the soldiers. My daddy was in the army. A lot of my family, they were in the different branches of the military, whether that's Marines, Air Force, or Navy. So we have family, serving our country by land, by sea, by air. We're very proud of that. We never understood why other branches of the military would actually fight with each other, even though we thought it was kind of funny because they have like little funny disses towards each other. For instance, Army is Air Force rejected me yesterday. Like, they'll make little tiny funny things out of each other's names.
mm,
I'm like, but y'all, we fight for the same thing. Stop fighting each other. Like, oh, Air Force is better than Army. I'm like, y'all need to stop all that. Because we're very proud, that, whether we're serving in the air, this on the sea, or by land, that we're just proud to serve our country. Protect people that we love, protect our land, protect, everybody, so everybody can be spoiled and have a good life. Go shopping and shop in all these stores and not even give a hoot and hollering, while everybody over there, my dad, when he was in Iraq, and we didn't even know if he was gonna come back, and the things that he saw and the things that he heard.
mm.
He came back. Some loud sounds bother
Wow.
him. You know,
Yeah,
4th of July, the fireworks. It, yeah,
I just learned one thing. Besides all that craziness, it's come to the point, and it's been like this, I guess, in the business for years. The more that you are doing something and you get recognized, you got to watch your back.
yeah,
You do.
yeah, yeah.
You have to watch your back. I've done 2, 3 songs with you, and I'm proud out of them. I'm great. I got to work with you, and it's funny because now all of a sudden, hey, I could do that remix of you that you had in that song, or I got a female you can work with, and it's just like, I don't want to turn anybody down, but what is your true agenda? Because
Right.
why have I been knowing you for all this time, and not until I'm doing something with somebody else that seems to be going a little further than what I've done before, you decide to contact me.
Because they want to be
So
part
it's
of
like you,
the
you really
outcome.
have to kind of.
They don't want to be part of the process. They want to be part of the outcome.
Right. So I mean, I had, I've got some haters, and I don't mind. That means I'm doing something right. because I'm not putting them on. Um, and like I said, I took one artist, and here's an example. I took an artist, um, took him he was in the studio. He got the song Leelee. Everything is done. Now, here comes the most important part. I got him signed up for BMI. I said, okay. He wants to drop it on Instagram. No, 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 no. Think of a release date. At least 2 or 3 weeks before you drop it. Make up some flyers. He was using DistroKid. Make up the flyers and save them.
Yeah.
Get a release date. Register it on SoundScan. Get on BMI. Register it under Works. Copyright it.
Yeah.
And because he was, he had all this money. I can do this and that. I said, you do all that. Then you take those 2 weeks, and since social media is the most free promotion tool you can have, so you take those 2 weeks and you go on it and write it down. I'm gonna post 3 flyers on this day. I'm gonna do a carousel on this day for 30 days. Plan that, and then when your thing is released, I said, but he says, oh no, I'm just gonna just drop it on Instagram, and then the ironic part about it, he got mad because I wasn't helping him promote it. I said, what am I going to promote? You already threw it out there.
Right.
That's not, excuse my French, that's half-ass promotion.
Right.
I told you how to plan it out. My new song Plus Size that's out. That wasn't something. That's why we made it a while ago, but it wasn't something I just threw out there. I spent the last 3 weeks planning all the flyers that you see, all the videos that are now out. Those took 2 to 3 weeks of planning because you can't just drop it. But that's speaking of like the hip hop industry, especially when unsigned. That's one of the problems, I should say. Like I said, I try to educate, but you can only go so far.
Right.
If they want to do it, they'll do it. If not, it falls where it falls. And if you're mad at me, oh well, go on YouTube and learn how to do it.
And you're doing that because
I try to help. So
you're helping. That's the thing. Like you're helping everything you just described. That's like manager. That's like you were managing the artist. It's important. And shout out to everybody that I've worked with. We're artists too. And we want to make sure you have your label. I have my label, right? We want to make sure that the artists are putting in some amount of the work because we wouldn't want them to blame us if something doesn't happen because they're like, well, wait a minute. We want you to be educated and know what the next move is so that what if I die tomorrow, God forbid, through a horrible car accident? Obviously, you're going to keep going. All I ask is that you give my label a shout out if I'm helping. If I'm helping you and I'm doing some like certain things, like I'm doing some of the legwork that you could, I hate when somebody says, oh, well, I could do that by myself. I'm like, well, then do it. Then you don't need me. Then don't come over here telling me you want to do this and you want to work with me and you want to, I've had lots of people tell me they want to be part of my label, but sometimes I don't even hear from them. If you can't communicate and let me know, hey, we can have a meeting this weekend. If we can't keep some kind of form of communication, but you're supposed to be an artist I work with, we're only going to go so far. That's why I told myself I don't think it's time for me to take on any artists right now because I just, if there's not consistent communication, I'm not saying every day, all day. I'm saying let's map out a production meeting. Same thing like when we get together this show, Blackwell. We put together this show. We arranged it, didn't we? That's what I'm saying. We arranged it. Same thing.
Yeah, it's got to be some right.
We got a delay, ladies and gentlemen. There's like a 4-second delay, ladies and gentlemen, between me and hip hop artist Blackwell. But thank you so much for being patient with us. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Who we got? We got Miss Bernadette. We got Jay Poet. Jay Poet in the house. What's up?
What's up, Jay?
What's up, J Poet? I think you mentioned. Did you mention Poet? Who did? Somebody mentioned Poet. I could have sworn it was it you. What's up? Somebody had mentioned. I don't know if they mentioned you, J Poet. I can't remember. Oh, you know what? I talk to too many people and I get messages mixed up. I gotta. That's why I gotta write everything down. I promise my brain cells are still working. I promise, but I still got to write things down. I did want to talk about even though like how old I don't really know how old it is because I can't. Again, I got to write stuff down. But when the lights go off, that's a hot track. Your song featuring Joe, when the lights go off, that's hot. I like it. I like it a lot.
That was wild because um, that song, oh my goodness, I did it and I sent it, and I didn't think he would get it. I didn't think he would get the song. And I said, oh, you'll hear back from a manager or you'll hear back from like his publishing and whatever. And to get an actual message, a DM from him, because you got to check Instagram because you don't know is that really them DMing you or is this some kind of bot. So I went to look up. I said, okay, that is his Instagram, and he hit me up. He's like, dude, he says that song is, he goes, that's fire. He says, a shame I can't really put it out there like I want to because he didn't own rights to the song, and he kind of had a fallout with the producer. But I said, he said, well, just put it on like your SoundCloud. He'll help promote you. He says, I like it. So I was like, all right, cool. I said, respect. All right, I could do that. So I mean, that felt pretty good. I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I got to work with him. I said, this is cool. And I said I did the song and I love the music and the producers that he worked with. I love what they do. I mean, what happened between them and him and them, and that's hey, that's their issue. But
That's so.
the song I loved, and I said,
Mhm.
and that's why I wanted to throw something on it. And I was like, okay, but the more gratifying part of it is that at least he heard it, he did like it, and so I was like, you know what, that felt good. That really, really felt good for somebody who's in this business, and I mean in this business, and trying to still doing this thing. So I was kind of proud of that song.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love the beat, and I like your style and beats. So that's why I like every time you tell me we're gonna do a song, I was like, I don't even need to ask him what the beat gonna sound like. I just trust it. I know it's gonna be hot. I don't even. I'm not. I'm never skeptical. I'm never doubtful. Every time you send me something to be a part of. I mean, you have a few things that I wasn't even a part of. I'm like, dang, why did he ask me to be on that one? I really like that one. I especially like that one. Um, with the DJ with the hold on, let me get it. DJ Kelly. That one is fire. The one with the and then
That one was, and shout out to DJ Kelly Lynn. Yeah, she took that to a whole different level.
that
She's working with this rapper Don Drago. He's out of Tampa. Shout out to him. He out there doing his thing, man. Props to him. And she took that song. Jay Poet, thank you, bro. Thank you. Respect too. She took that song and she says, I'll remix it. And with me, when someone wants to do a remix, I get a little nervous because it's like I'm not doing it, somebody else is. So she had posted it. She goes, here, what you think? And I was kind of back and forth. And then when she posted it on IG, people was going bananas. And I was like, oh, shoot. I said, and mind you, this song was 2 or 3 years old. And I was like, she really like revived this song. And I mean, she actually made me a dance version and a mellow version. And it was just like, oh my God, she killed it. So I big props to DJ Kelly Lynn for hooking me up with that. Um, who's out of Tampa. So I mean, it's like I said, we got the talent here in Florida. We just got to get that. We just got to get that notice. We got to get that foot in the
in the
marketing and
door.
that foot in branding and be like, hey, this is the state
Right.
because
I
there's
think we're gonna
so
do it.
much here.
There is. I think we're gonna do it. Well,
You know,
ladies
I
and
said,
gentlemen, please check out this awesome track by Blackwell and Joe, When the Lights Go Off. And because it's fire. But I'm don't let me do it. I want to know what y'all think. Listen to it and tell us what you think.
Start. It's like she gets thicker when the lights go dark. I like a transformer, gonna show her my spark. No disrespect, protect your neck. I don't break hearts, mark my mark. Like a territorial beast, making me memorable. From your neck to your feet, you a super freak. Call me Rick James, your body get weak. Blackwell's the name, no games. I keep it 100, boo, all around knees get weak. Like the town, time to go down, you need another round. Yeah, Dodge and Tyson, I beat it up and KO that ass like Mike Tyson. I hate fighting fire, you started in me. This ain't Baskin the Robin, but I throw my milkshake on your tummy. Nothing funny, handle this like a boss. Ready, set, go when the lights go off.
Baby girl, so glad you can see me. And it's right on time, cause I'm empty. What I mean, sure to you, got the remedy. Give it to me. Pop in a tape, turn on the TV. And we'll do it like they do it on TV. Girl, you got me feeling so freaky. Just follow me. When the light goes off, scream it back. When the light goes off, I'm always ready. When the light goes off, I'm ready to on. Get ready. When the light goes off, scream it back. When the light goes off, I'm always ready. When the light goes off, I'm ready to on. I can't wait, let's get it poppin'. I wanna see, don't stop, damn. Go ahead, mommy, take off your top, bang. Ooh, baby girl, damn. Cold bottle ships telling me jump off. Jump off. You're gonna love my swag, wait and see. Come jump on, baby, come jump on. Take all that off, I'll take mine off. Let's have some fun. You know I like to roll, play, walk, grip and polish. Ooh, baby, you're come and sit right here. Whoa. When the light goes off, when the light goes off, when the light goes off, no, I'm burning like a forest fire. Yes. Let's do it till the sun rises. I pull on all of my surprises. Ooh, baby, what a night. Today, let's stay inside.
Love it. Okay, so far the audience is loving it too. This is great. Oh, you still dancing, Jay Poet? I don't blame you. I was over here like,
J Poet, thank you, bro. Thank you.
you know what that means, though, right? We gotta do another song.
What'd you
You and
say?
me. You and I gotta do a collaboration. Another one. We gotta do more. We can never do enough. We gotta do more. We gotta do more. Lots of them. Gosh, I can't wait to see what you're gonna send me next. What you gonna send me next to work on with you? I'm excited. You know, I always get like I'm such a geek with music. Like the moment I hear music, I'm like, ooh, we gotta do more. She said that's going to stay in my head. It's catchy when the lights go off. And your verse was nice. I really like your flow. Yes, he said add me in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Trinity. Oh, what's up? That is what's up. Oh my gosh. Thank you everybody for checking that out. So is there gonna be a music video to that at all?
We was, you know what? Here comes the funny part. And I didn't pursue it. And I thought about it because he told me he couldn't participate in it for legal reasons. But he says, if you want to make one to promote yourself, he says, you know, you're more than welcome to. He says he just can't actually be in the video. So I was like, because I'm thinking like, I don't know what legally went down, but I said, okay. But he says you can make a music video to it. He says, you know, go ahead and, you know, do the YouTube thing. So I said, okay. I thought about it and I was like, you know, first I was like, no, but then I was like, okay. And like, because my whole concept of that song is like classy R&B, like back in the day when they, you know, you were dressed and you had a, you know, like a song like that was up tempo. The lady was dressed out, you know, she was dressed to a T, and you know, it was hip hop, and it might have been like hip hop and R&B, but it was real classy. And that's the kind of video I would do for that kind of song. And so I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking, I do get a lot of messages on SoundCloud where people was like, dude, make a video. I said, I only got a 16-bar verse, but they was like, make a video, make everybody just dancing in the video. Because on some parts of that song, I did do the background. I did it like a background voice, but I didn't keep it because I told him, I said, well, I'm not a singer. And so my only part was when the lights go off, and that's all I did. So he's like, keep it in there. So that's my only little vocal part in there because I said, Joe, I can't do all that. I said, so it's, I don't know. I'm gonna think about this video. Now you got me thinking about it again because I was like,
I think
I get messages literally every other day.
I think we need a video to that. Joe Poet says, you got that true hip hop energy and voice and everything, Blackwell. It'd be an honor to work with you and Leelee the Goddess. Heck yeah. That would be a nice, collaboration right there.
Jay Poet, thank you, bro. Thank you. Much respect to you. Thank you.
Reach out to us, Jay Poet. You know, you already know where to find us.
You made the final, Jay Poet.
Reach out to hip hop artist Blackwell. I'm telling you. He said Trinity. All right. Would that be the name of our track? Don't tell nobody. Too late. It's okay. Hit us up. I'm down for whatever. I'm down. I love it. And I want to go into freestyling.
Yeah,
as a hip hop artist,
I may have to think of a little concept for that.
Oh yeah, the concept, 100%. I'm down with that. Listen, question. Do you, as a hip hop artist, feel like it's important to drop freestyles? And how often should a hip hop artist drop a freestyle?
I think you should drop freestyles, and I also think definitely drop freestyles. Heck, I just recorded one yesterday. Definitely drop freestyles because people hear you on your music. They hear your song. All right, straight, cool. But when they hear you doing the freestyle and going in, and they're like, okay, that's a freestyle, and he got this song out. all right, he doing stuff. I see it as a huge promotion doing freestyle, or even like what I do is work with different artists. We may not be selling it, we may be putting it as promotion, but people hear you and people hear the different how virtual I can't even talk, how different styles you have. So like that song with Joe, people hear it and they're like, oh, okay, yeah. And then they hear another song like, like they do, I do on So Good. And they're like, oh, well, he was on that one too. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to put a freestyle. And I noticed, like, because some of the freestyles I have, everybody thinks I'm angry. They're like, oh, my goodness, you all right? You know, someone make you mad?
Good, man.
When I'm doing, but when I'm doing that freestyle, it's just, if you notice how some of the artists are doing freestyles and they're not true freestyles, you don't plan it. You don't write it. It's from the top of your head. Some of these freestyles you seeing, and I mean major artists, are not freestyles. What I did on the songs that I are freestyle, that was me turning on the mic and just going. That was it. There was nothing written. And that's a true freestyle. And I'm not trying to call anybody out there, but there's artists out there who put songs out and they say, oh, this is a freestyle. You got a hook, you got a verse, you got backup, you got dub vocals in, come on now. A freestyle is straight you. You want to know what a freestyle? Look up Jadakiss. That man just does it, boom. He'll come off the top of his head with 16 bars out of nowhere.
Or even Lil Wayne, he even says he don't write his stuff down. Lil Wayne said he don't write it. Yeah,
yes, Lil Wayne don't even write.
Yeah.
So I mean, that little man's a beast. But I mean, as far as using freestyles and putting them out there, I think it's a huge promotion tool. Huge promotion. To let people know that, hey, you may have, you're versatile. You can do, different things. I recently recorded a freestyle, and ironically enough, it's about plus size women. I didn't write it down. I just got up at 2:00 in the morning and recorded it because I was in my head, and I just did it. Now the ironic part about it, it's all a cappella, and I had to put music to it because I just spit it because I was thinking about it. So I'm thinking like, how do I put music to this? Because I'm not going back to edit it. It's staying as it is. Now the trick is putting that to a song because that was just something that came off the top of my head. I didn't write it down. I didn't even remember it the next day. So, I mean, that's a real freestyle. And as far as putting them out there, put them out there. That's huge promotion.
Yes.
Huge.
I think that it's important to have that. I think it's important to have a freestyle, especially if you're a hip hop artist. It's very important and to advertise that because it does show that versatility. A true artist can do true freestyle. That's right, Miss Bernadette. That is on point. 100. Keep it 100 and we're gonna get into some deep.
Bernadette, you right. You hate it on the nose.
That's right. We're gonna get into some deep conversations about this mainstream industry, ladies and gentlemen. But first, I want you to check out this freestyle by hip hop artist Blackwell.
Get ready, Blackwell's in the building.
Blackwell, Blakknation. I gotta keep you hating, but no more waiting. Let's get it. No religion yet. Social media giving motherfuckers an outlet. With bullshit, to a real MC has to emerge. With clown, that sounds, you're the first. I killing the purge, my word. Act a bitch, I'm in attack mode. Rap game is wrong, like Tom Hanks, cracking the Da Vinci Code. Here we go, all that fake fame you chasing, son. Ladies shaking their ass like Michael J. Watch the Barker, son. I'm on one, getting more bills than Buffalo, so chill and shut the fuck up, bro. Yo, men becoming bitches, what's that about? Dictate from Florida for president, about to fuck around and find out. Forget the firemen, forget the water, just don't come come any harder when I drop that fire. Forget the fireman, forget the water. This come any harder when I drop that fire. Forget the fireman, forget the water. This don't come any harder when I drop that fire. Forget the fireman, forget the water. This don't come any harder when I drop that fire. Coming from the deep like Loch Ness. There's no mystery on the MIC. I'm blessed. I confess, smacking these cats who do me wrong. Give me that jade inside out, I'll get my Will Smith on. Keep my grind strong till you get enough. Your nickname is Soda, you're about to get crushed. What's up, throw out the wicked like God did the devil. Setting me sideways to 6 feet in the shovel. I'm on another level, fuck video game. You all serious cause your tram stamp is screaming my name. It's a shame you can't talk how you do dirt. Your rhymes are unemployment, so come get this work. Forget the fireman, forget the water. This don't come any harder when I drop that fire. Forget the fireman, forget the water. This come any harder when I drop that fire. Forget the fireman, forget the water. This don't come any harder when I drop that fire. Forget the fireman, forget the water. This don't come any harder when I drop that fire.
What? Okay, so I feel like you and I need to, do another drop that fire together. I think we need to do a freestyle together on that one. That was too tight. That was nice. You got great taste in beats.
Oh, I'd
no
be
lie.
definitely down. That was.
Oh my, let's do it. We need to do it. Can we do that? I gotta know.
We gonna do it. We gonna do a drop that fire part 2.
Rock with it, leave with it. Woo!
Y'all heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Flawless Streams Radio with your girl Leelee the Goddess and the awesome hip hop artist Blackwell. Now do we use the whole line, the whole name hip hop artist Blackwell, or do we just say Blackwell? What you want?
You can just say Blackwell. The reason why I came up with hip hop artists, and I'll be honest with you, it's because when I was doing shows, and I did a show one time, it was up in Tampa. There was 2 more artists, and they had Blackwell in their name. It was Blackwell's or whatever, and I forget what the other cat was. And I was like, what the hell? So I said, you know what? I'm going to have them introduce me as hip-hop artist Blackwell. And that's what I use for shows. Anybody else just dress me as Blackwell. I'm cool with that. Hip-hop artist Blackwell, I do that just because there was a lot of confusion at a couple of shows I went to, and sometimes online. Because when you go on YouTube and you look up Blackwell, you're going to find 40 million Blackwells. Now you look up hip hop artist Blackwell, you'll find me. So
that's right. I know. Okay. I saw that.
I use that kind of as a distinction.
It is a
because
a good
there's
distinction. Yeah. Isn't that like a good marketing strategy too? To be mindful what names are being used.
Oh, definitely. Because like on Spotify, you'll see, it does say just Blackwell, but J Poet, thank you, brother. But I add, like I said, I use that to distinguish myself on certain aspects of like YouTube, doing the show. Not so much like Instagram because they know me, or TikTok, but anytime you're doing something, like I have when people want to contact me, and I now have what they call a dot card, which is like a business card. You just scan it and it pulls up all your websites and everything. And so on that dot card has hip hop artist Blackwell. And the reason why I did that, because if you just put Blackwell, it's going to come up so many different ones.
Right.
I got a cousin who does gospel music, and we have the same name, the exact same name, and we're cousins. So, some people ask me, you do gospel? No, that's not me. No, not against it. It's just that's not me. So I have to throw that hip hop artist in there.
Yeah, that was the same thing with my name Leelee. I had been using the name just Leelee since I was 15 years of age. And that was because a friend of mine gave me that nickname. She would say, "Hey, Leelee," and I'm like, "Why is that?" And it just made me feel good. And then come to find out, like I looked up the name Lee and it means endurance. I'm like, okay, so endurance times 2. And that was my thing. But then I also realized that my grandma, B. Lee, I felt so connected to her, and I that's my mom's grandma. And I always said, Mom, I feel like I'm your grandma reincarnated because I remember things I shouldn't remember. Anyway, I'm not gonna go too into it because not everybody believes that. So sorry, normally I turn off my phone, but listen, stop calling right now. So then the goddess came in, and I think we discussed this. I added that later because there were so many Leelees that people were using the name Leelee. And this one lady came from, even though my name it says Leelee the goddess, I still had somebody, this woman that has nothing to do with music at all. She came and she uses her name as a nickname. My name is my stage name. She comes and she said and called me a weirdo. She was like, "You need to change your name." Da, da, da. I'm like, I don't need to change nothing. I'm like, what you mean? I was like, her name is not even the goddess or nothing like that. And then there is another artist out there that she only emerged and started calling herself the goddess, DA space GODDESS. That was like in 20, like at the end of 2020 or 2021. I added that at the end of my name at the end of 2019. So I was way ahead. And I was paying, and it has nothing to do, ladies and gentlemen, with worshiping me or anything else. Because I am not, I don't need nobody coming over here thinking they got to all this. What that represents is just in the year 2020, Rise of the Divine Feminine, name of that one album that I made with DICMG. Shout out to the Infamous Chaos Music Group. It was just me representing the females in the industry and how they were coming up a lot in starting in 2020. It was like not that we didn't have Nicki Minaj and all these other people, but it was more were starting to emerge. It was like female dominance at that time. They were just starting to come up. So I was just representing the female essence in the music industry, and not even just hip hop, but the whole music industry as a whole. What with rock, with pop, with all the kind of genres, because you already know hip hop artist Blackwell. I do so many different types of genres. And I'm looking forward to doing some more with you because even you said, because you yourself are a versatile artist, you wanted to get into some other styles of music, right?
Yeah, I look at, and you know what, the one thing I'm going to say this, working with you has been awesome to the point where I like art. I like how you construct what you do. And what I mean by that is, and I've told a couple people this because it's like, oh, you work with Leelee the goddess. He's like, well, she's doing this and she's doing that and she's doing this. That's what I like. Because I'm going to be bluntly, I told him bluntly, I said, look, if I didn't come along, she's still doing her thing. Now, when I come along and she wants to join in, we collab, we knock the stuff out. So those are the kind of, and I try to instill this in other artists. I tell them, those are the kind of artists that you want to work with. You want to work with someone who's they grinding with you without you. Now they gonna grind with you, because they down with you. But okay, you doing your thing. All right, well, I'm gonna keep grinding, doing what I do. Them are my favorite kind of artists to work with, like you, because it's like when I see that you're doing something and you're out there, I'm like, especially when because everybody hits that period where it's like, do I really want to keep doing this or whatever? And then I'll go on the social media, and I'm like, well, damn, Leelee, you doing this? You don't. Let me get back in the studio and get my head together. Let me get something together here. I said, she's doing her thing. I know I can do my thing.
But you give me that
it's a motivation, and
yeah, you give that to me too, which that's what we have to do. Give that energy back and forth. It's great. It's great. So
yeah, I mean, because when we did that, we made the video for I Want You, and I'm thinking because I hadn't made a video in a long time, and the videos I do make, I've done at home or I've done myself. So to have a professional done ever since that day when we did that video, I was like, I got to get back in the lab. I said, okay, this was great. We made the video, we made the song. The idea started brewing. Before then, I was at a dead spell. So it was just like, okay, And then it was fun because you would pop up with the shows, the shoes, and you did the mermaid thing. I'm like, she doing.
Yeah.
Let me get my
I
butt
still
going.
owe you
I
a
said, let
video
me
clip
get
of the
back on track.
mermaid. I know. I didn't forget. I still, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. I still owe him a clip of the mermaid. For So Good. Don't worry. I'm gonna send it to you. Don't. I didn't forget.
Oh no, that's okay. I think that was pretty cool. That was really cool. But I mean, I try to tell other artists that I said you want to work with somebody who's grinding, who's out there doing their thing. You really do. It's just like my mom always used to tell me, you want to get friends with people who are neither doing something you want to do,
Right.
or so you can learn from them. Because I mean, it's not bad to have somebody that wants to come to learn what you're doing, but the people you want to surround yourself are people that are neither already doing it or out there doing something that's related to it that you want to get at that status. Um, so I mean, because like I said, my circle is very very small, very small. Um, but I mean, like with you, like DJ Kelly Lynn, um, Dawn, and Melissa, who always appears on my covers and stuff and like that. You guys are always doing something, and it's like, and sometimes I'll sit back and be like, well, okay, not that I want to do what you guys are doing. It helps me motivated for me to do what I do. I'm like, okay, I need to get back in the lab. Or yeah, definitely shout out to Melissa. Um, Even though she went crazy with the AI pictures, but it's cool. I didn't even know that
I
stuff
did
even
too.
existed until she hit
I
me with
did
that.
too. I did
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah, you did too.
I was like, ooh,
At one
ooh,
point it kind of scared
ooh.
me because I was like, Leelee, is there something you need to tell me? Because I was like, when did you go to? There was one you were in Paris, and I'm like, when did you
Ah,
go to Paris? Because you can see the Eiffel Tower in the back, and I was like, this girl's traveling. And then
someday,
it turned out, I was like,
someday.
oh, it's an AI. Oh, but it's cool though. It's cool. I was like, I didn't know it
Yeah,
existed.
I love it. And it's what like it's still art. And as long as the face look like me and the body kind of matches it just to an extent, then because I know my Asian was really popping out of these, even a lot of these pictures, especially the Asian. So it's like you're putting my eyes on top of like that already Asian on top of more Asian. I'm gonna look super hella Asian. So, but I want to get to this
No, but
the remix of
it's pretty
So
cool.
Good.
I did try it once, but they made me
I know
younger
I saw you.
with
I
muscles,
saw you.
and it didn't look good. It
Oh,
it didn't look good. And I was like, no, that ain't me. No, I said I
yeah,
can't.
you gotta go pick the
I
right one.
just
I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
know. This is the yeah. I'll be my own AI. This is me.
They like, this is me. I'll be my own AI.
But no,
Hey, you need to
it's
put that as some lyrics. You need to put that as some lyrics right there. That's some bars. So with the remix of So Good,
go ahead and think about that.
what attracted you to the song So Good to decide, hey, I want to do a remix. I want to reach out to the
Oh my
millions.
goodness, I'm gonna tell you what, Leelee, I listened to the whole project of yours, and there's a lot of songs I like, but that's So Good. And there's a producers out there, some a lot of old school cats will know this. Um, there's producers called Tim and Bob. They did a lot of music for Bobby V back in the day, and the beat they had was it was different, but it was all R&B. And when I heard So Good, it gave me that feeling. I'm like, because I love the way their music. It's I mean it's R&B. There's no questions about it. It's
Yeah.
R&B, and it's you neither dance to it or you bob your head to it. It's one or the other. And when I heard So Good, I was just like, oh my goodness. I'm like, this song is just, I don't know, it caught me. Um, and I believe it or not, I was working on doing a rap to it before I asked you, because I was like, I gotta have this prepared if I ask her. I said,
Shout
because
out to Pressbox.
this
He
is
made the
hot. I
beat.
said, and
Yeah. Shout out to Pressbox. He
well,
made the beat.
shout out,
Pressbox. Shout out
to
to you.
Pressbox. Ooh, that R&B beat right there, that's fire. That's the kind of R&B I like, and then the
Yeah.
flow over it. Oh my goodness, it just gave me that. It gave me that R&B back in the day feeling, but where you can either bob your head to, you could dance to, and it was just like, I know I'm
You know
I'm
when
taking it
that
back
song
to
was
the back in the
recorded?
day.
You know when that song was recorded?
When?
In
Huh.
2009.
Wow.
Before I went to film
Out there,
school.
it got a vibe.
Yeah. It
Wow.
was because
It
we
got a
didn't
vibe.
really
It
we
got a
didn't
vibe.
have social media like we had today. We at that time we still were rocking with MySpace and MySpace Music, and to this day I miss MySpace and I miss MySpace Music, and I'm still praying it comes back. I'm hoping that somebody pick it up and say, listen, we're bringing it back, because it was great. You was able to design your page. You could put like the fonts that you want. You was able to put you inside your page so that people know who you are, your work. And I mean, you have it on Facebook where you can make albums in your photos, but it was just so different. You were able to control the vibe and the energy on your page. So I just felt like MySpace gave us a
Right.
little bit more freedom to be artistic.
Yeah, no, that song it's fire. I really like that song. Um and it just and the cover art you have for All Over the Word, off the chain. That was the coolest cover art. I can't even describe it. That was so cool.
Ew.
I have friends of mine was like, "Did you see this cover? Don't you work with her?" And I
Ah!
said, "Listen to it. Don't just look at the
Hey,
cover.
yo, your
Listen to it."
verse.
I said,
I
"I'm
love
telling
your
you,
verse. When you sent me
that's
your verse, I was like, oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I love the way I want to give you a big bear hug with the way you say Leelee the goddess. I'm like, oh, he needs a bear hug. He needs a bear hug for that one. If you can say my name right, y'all, and you say with some energy and some feeling, you get a big bear hug. Just note to self. You know how some people sign boobs?
okay."
I give bear hugs. There you go. That's
Like
gonna
I said, I
distinguish you
worked on
from
that verse for
everybody else.
almost 2 weeks before I even brung it to you.
That was fantastic. I loved
No,
it. Like
that
that was
song is
great.
fire. And
It
like I
is.
said, when I had to make
This
the cover, that took me about two weeks to because I wanted that to be perfect. I said I want her to be wow when she sees this.
it is. It to me is perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, we also want to know what you think. So take a look and listen at this remix of the song So Good by Leelee the Goddess featuring the amazing, talented hip hop artist Blackwell. This king got it going on in this verse. Go on, take a listen.
Blackwell, Leelee the goddess, so good. Remix. I can be a bad boy like Mike Lowry. I'm leaving you with no doubt like Gwen Stefani. Going to spill the tea, how you shine and grind. And when them lips get lonely, all you need is mine. Time for you to know there's no need for deception. I keep it 100 when it's love and affection. Shorty, you are blessing others, wish they could. They have it popping off, cause we got it so good.
Whenever I think of why you could be here, always near, never fear. I know I'm blessed with your love and tenderness. Someone I can count on, a shoulder to lean on. You're the reason why I feel so strong. I think you might be an angel, cause you treat me so good. No doubt you must be an angel, and I'll always be here for you, loving all the things that you do. I cannot help what I feel, no truth untold, none to conceal, a love's for real. Don't want the compassion to disappear. I know you are my angel, such sweet things come from your lips, bliss from just one kiss. Baby, you know you're my angel, cause you make me feel so good. I think you might be an angel, cause you treat me so good, so good.
all emotional when I hear that song. Oh man. That I can't wait to
I know
that music video.
everybody I play it for, they're like, and believe it or not, Positive K, hip hop legend. He had, I mean, he sent me a message and he's like, "That's my favorite song." And to get that
Oh
kind of message from a legendary hip hop artist, that means a lot. Um, that means a lot. So I mean, I said, okay, we did something good because I mean, this man's worked with MC Light, LL, and he does a comedy show all over like Atlanta, Florida, and whatever. And I told him, I said, you just give me you just give me a spot just to come up there and perform. And I said, I'll bring her with me. I said, you just say when. But
yes. Just
no,
let me know.
everything I've always got straight positive responses about that song.
Oh
Nothing
my
but positive
God.
vibes. So and that's the kind of hip hop I like. I like that kind of that R&B, that hip hop vibe. I mean, um, I grew up on Heavy D and the Boys, and that was me. That was me. The old Will Smith, not the one slapping people. The old Will
Right.
Smith, where they with the punchlines and stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw that in there,
No, you go right
the
ahead.
old
I mean,
the
shoot.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and Heavy D, it was R&B, it was hip hop, and it was fun. And that's I think that's the biggest thing with hip hop is that they've got away from is that hip hop was fun. I mean, you talked
Right.
about where you was from, you talked about political issues, um, but it was fun.
Right.
It was nobody shooting nobody. We ain't trying to see who got the best fentanyl. You want to,
Biggest gun.
it wasn't about all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and hip hop has got so away from that. Um, I've had an interview when people ask me, "What's your favorite artist out right now?" I said, "I really don't have one. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's a couple of them I like what they do, but I haven't seen an artist, an up and coming young artist is what I'm talking about. That's out there right now that I could say, hey, I like what he's doing. Because it's just, and the ones I should say the ones that I do find that I do like are underground. They're not like the mainstream, and that's I know that's part of the way the industry kind of aims it towards. Um, but I mean, it's the progression of hip hop. You neither go against it or do something to do it, do it better, or you just stay out of it. So I said, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Because I love doing it. I grew up on hip hop. I always tell people I was literally born hip hop because when my
Mm-hmm.
dad gave me that Sugar Hill Gang record, and I heard Rappers Delight, that's what I wanted to do. Not so much rapping, was being a DJ. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be in hip hop, one form or another. Um,
I like it.
so that's all I've ever listened to. Because my house was Motown and gospel. When you say hip hop, my mom was like, "All right, get that garbage out of here." Um,
Hey,
even though
hey.
my favorite rapper is MC Hammer, but we won't discuss
Oh
that.
my God,
But
I used to do that. I used to do the I would when I was little. I would go, oh my God, I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I was a little fast one. Like I love the oh man, having time. Every time it was having time, I kept doing it. My family was like, "How do you do it so fast?" Because I was little at the time, so I was able to do it. Now I just look
no, I
silly.
mean, but he did it. He did his thing. He showed over 23 million records, so you can't knock what he does. Hey, he did his thing. Ain't no,
I
I,
love
I
the
ain't I ain't
pants
mad at
too.
him.
I love the pants too. At least they were high up, and I still would rock a pair of pants that's like balloon pants, kind of looking. I would still rock them things. I love it. I don't care what nobody say. Real quick, I wanted to know about this.
See,
Before we have a quick commercial break, I wanted to know about Swale. You featuring Swale. Too late.
okay.
Let's get into it. Let's talk
Swale
about it.
is actually a new cat that I just discovered on IG, and he's 19, trying to get into the business, and he wanted to do a song with me. because he's seen all the stuff that I was doing, and we put that song together. And I mean, it did, it did okay. I still work with him, trying to get him to learn more of the business. Because he's young, he's 19, he's seeing what's out there, and I'm trying to get him to learn. I'm like, you got skills on the mic, but now you need skills with the paper, and I don't mean money, I mean business wise. You got to get those skills down so you can do this business. I say, because at this point in time, in 2024, anybody can be a rapper, and it's the truth. They can. You can AI, with since that's can anybody can be a rapper, but the business changes almost every day. Not everybody knows this business. Learn the business. So we did a song together. I kind of took him under my wing and been teaching him little different things about the business, how to get his own music out there, learn about copyright and learn about agreements and stuff like that. I told him, I said, you don't have to have a lot of money. You
No.
just have to have the certain people around you, make sure what you're doing is what you want to do.
Yes.
And like I told him, I said, he makes his own beats. So I said, if you make your own beats, I said, make them, copyright them. You want to sell them, sell them. Make sure you make money from them. I said, I'm older now, and I'm just discovering, not just discovering, but I'm finally getting into publishing. How to have a publishing name, how have publishing rights, and learning all about that. And so I mean, the game is constantly changing, constantly. So, but no, he's a good I won't say good kid, but he's learning. He's in the process of learning. So hopefully I can get him to that point. He can just go out and do his own thing. So
And it's also
I
thanks
call
to
that my
us.
little brother.
All thanks to social media. See what artists did not know before, back in like the 70s, 80s, 90s, all those, even the 50s and so forth. They didn't know a lot like how to get their music out there other than they just maybe go out in the street and they just sing it, perform it. They didn't know the business side. Oh, I got to make sure it's copywritten. I got to make sure I protect my lyrics. I got to make sure I protect this. I got to make that,
Exactly.
only the people behind the desk pushing the pen and the paper knew exactly what they needed to do as far as marketing, exactly what they needed to do as far as advertisement. And because the artists just want to be artists, they tend to give up a lot of the control to someone who's sitting at the desk pushing the pen. They give up a lot of the control, and then they get mad that they didn't get a percent of their money. But I was like, well, that's why education is so important. You have to learn the business side of it. Yes, you
Mm-hmm.
can still be an artist, but you need to be an educated artist that also knows how to survive on their own without an agent, without a manager, without a label. You got to do that. And we have social media now. So we have all the tools that we didn't have before. We have, and so that's
Ain't
why
that the truth?
labels are losing, they're losing artists with talent because the artists with talent know their worth. That's why you see the talent lists in mainstream, and there's so many mainstream plants because they're the ones that the industry can control since they have no talent. They have no talent, so they're
Right.
able to be more controlled. That's even something that they said that Mr. Diddy is suggesting. He says, get the people that don't have that much talent because they're nothing without you. But if you have talent
Mm-hmm.
and you have the education, you can survive without that mainstream label. You can get all the percent to yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The
And
only
that's
difference
that.
between indie and a major label is that in indie, yeah, you got to work a little bit harder, but it's your money, and in the long run, it's your money. Um, and I've had opportunities to be with a label. Some were fake labels, but
Yeah, yeah.
I've had an opportunity, and I've actually sat in the boardroom and watched them break down everything. And then I started thinking, like, come on, I got a bachelor's degree. I can do math. And after I sit down thinking, I'm like, this ain't what I signed up for.
Y'all
Um,
gonna be so proud of me. Hip hop
I
artist
mean, I had a
Blackwell.
chance to be a
Proud.
producer.
I I dodged so many of them bullets too. And one of those bullets was Diddy. Yep, one of them was Diddy because I had an
Mm,
opportunity to go
thank the
for the
Lord.
making the band with the whole girl group. I
Oh
had an
wow.
opportunity to go, and my mom was the one that said, "I don't have a good feeling about it." And and at the time I was like I was
Ooh.
17. I was 17. I'm young. I'm like I said, "Yeah, but mom, it's on TV. Like look at it. Like cuz you know, and then my daughter was really little, and my mom's like, I just don't know about that guy. Like, is he serious? I'm like, what? And I was kind of like, I had a little bit of an answer because I'm like, well, how's he not serious? He's been doing this for years. Like, it's P Diddy, ma. She's like, I don't trust him. She said it. She's like, I just don't have a good feeling. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. That you gotta listen to mama, y'all. Listen to your mama. She said, I don't have a good feeling. I
Yeah.
just don't. And so I didn't go.
I, I I
I didn't
worked with
go.
one of the females that was in the group from Danity Kane that was in that making the band, and we was going to do a remix of one of their songs. And this is when I guess they kind of parted ways with Bad Boy, and they was going to do a remix with one of the songs. Well, he got that on lock so bad that we couldn't even do the remix. And the producers, their publishing, and them, all five of them, had agreed to it. And it came down to that if I wanted to do this remix, I can't remember how much money they threw on the table, which was way, way more than what it was just crazy. But they had it on lockdown and so much that no one was going to do it without their permission. Now, mind you, they don't know they were no longer with him or with their company. So I mean, it's I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that you just got to say okay, let it go. Um, because like
Because
I
some
said,
things are not worth it.
I've had
It's not
chances
worth
where we because it would have been big. It would have been a big remix. They would have it was one of those things where they would have got back together, but that label per se, which everybody knows,
it. Yep.
they wasn't having it. And if you was going to do it, the money they put on the table that you would have to pay, I was like, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I said I'm not. If it's going to be through all this, it was more legal matters than it was music,
Right.
and that was discouraging right from there. I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm not in it for that.
That's tough. Preach, man. Like
So,
it's crazy.
and
It's
I've
it's
had a couple.
mm, crazy. Hmm.
I've I've had a couple of things. I was almost signed to Electra Records back in the day when Busta Rhymes was huge. Well, he still is, but I mean, he was blowing up, and the guy that he was going to feature on his song, we went to college together, and we were
Oh
supposed to
wow.
go up to Electra Records. I produced the song. He was going to be on the song with Buster, and I was like, oh my god, this is it. I'm going to be Electra Records. They're going to hire me as a producer. That's what the guy told me. Well, this friend of mine decided to hang with the wrong crew the night before, got in some trouble, ended up in jail. They wouldn't release him out of the jail. So the record label said, if he can't come to this meeting on this day, then the deal was off. He went to jail on a Friday. You don't get out over the weekend. So
Yeah.
that deal fell through. So
True.
it was just, I mean, it's keeping it real. So it was one of those things that was like, I mean, I was young, I was like 22, 23, and it was just like, man, I said, and I trying to convince them, I'm like, but I got the music. They don't want the music if they ain't got the artist.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like another shot down. Um, And I
But
also
it's
tell cats too, you got to watch this IG because I get a lot of these little. Oh, I got a label and you
oh
can
my
come
god.
sign with me and all that crap. And then I get the real good ones when they send me an email, and they'll get good because they'll put the actual person name, and I'll research the name, and it's a real person that works for the company. But then they'll put in there, okay, now if you pay us $500, you'll get that money back. No. That's not how a label works. A record label is like a bank loan. Don't play me stupid. It's nothing but a bank loan. Then I try to tell people this. Yeah, that's all it is. Back. They give you some money. You make your music. You pay them back.
Yep. That's the same.
When they get that money back.
It's the same way in film. If you get yourself an executive producer to produce your film, they'll put the money up, but then you got to pay them back. It's the same thing. But if you want to keep all your royalties, it might as well come from your pocket. Just do it yourself. It may take some more time, but you know what? Let me tell you something. Don't you think it would take more time to go and do all these lawsuits trying to get the money that you thought that you were owed? That's even more money because now you got to pay for a lawyer. Don't do that to yourself. But before we get even deeper into it, let's get into hip hop artist Blackwell, ladies and gentlemen, featuring Swale, Too Light. Let me know what y'all think about this track. Let us know because we want your feedback. Your feedback is important.
Feel the vibe. Yeah. Swale, yeah. Blackwell, yeah. Do you know it feel like to climb mountains? Growing up, baby, just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. Living like we on another chapter. Do you know it feel like to climb mountains? Growing up, baby, know it just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. Living like we on another chapter. Do you know it feel like to climb mountains? Growing up, baby, know it just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. Rolling up, baby, know we on the chapter. Hey, Swale preaching like a pastor. She looked at me, told me I got the answer. So I said the vibe is on time. My A10, you know the word is ours. So man, play this bitch up in the club. And roll the fattest one who rolling up. My brother Blackwell, we on the way. You know we gotta grind every day.
Look at the picture, book description, now I look richer. She calling me mister, playing the fiction. Sipping the mixture, heard a whisper, make a hit like a twister. Got a wind and double up, run a plate and huddle up. Get a hookah bubble up, fine chick cuddle up. She thick, I'll juggle, cup C's and we a couple. Shorty act hood, had to struggle, fight straight knuckles. Rockstar like Limp Bizkit, all I'm black, I'm going to risk it. Our drip cause an echo, new money like Gecko. New chain say hello, keep my paper in escrow. Not your basic fellow, your dramatic Shakespeare Othello in your shell. Donatello go hard, the bars is flow. No cap, I move legit, talking shit, I hear him knit. New stacks to make a brick, automatic driving stick. Bitch, this is my plate, you eat crumbs, my family steak. 2 slices, I got cake, I bring flowers to your way.
IG chick, they high teeth. Later on Sunday they pray on their knees. Bitch, please raise the ceiling. I'm here, saw the stars, change the gear. You lost, drop the mic, no tears.
Do you know it feel like to climb mountains? Growing up, baby, know it just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. Living life we on another chapter. Do you know it feel like to climb mountains? Growing up, baby, know it just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. Living life we on another chapter. Do you know what it feels like to climb mountains? Growing up, baby, know it just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. We living life we on another chapter. Do you know what it feels like to climb mountains? Growing up, baby, know it just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. Living life we on another chapter. Feel the vibe. Yeah, Swale, yeah, Blackwell, yeah. Do you know it feels like to climb mountains? I'm growing up, baby, know it's just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. We living life, we on another chapter. Do you know it feel like to climb mountains? I'm growing up, baby, know it's just a battle. Flying in the foreign, baby, like a falcon. Living life, we on another chapter.
Woo! Another fire Dropper, what's over here dropping all that fire? Look at all this feedback. Jay Poet, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you for the love, Miss Bernadette. Thank you for the love, Jay Poet. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear any more of hip hop artist Blackwell's content, you can go to all these different music platforms, Spotify, you can go to YouTube, and you go ahead and let them know where they can go find all these different awesome hits. Blackwell, go ahead.
You can catch me on SoundCloud.com/Blacknation, BLAKK Nation, TikTok and Instagram, official Blackwell, YouTube, hip hop artist Blackwell, and Facebook, Blacknation Music 1970. And come check me out.
May now 4th, we got more. We got more. Don't leave nobody. They ain't nobody allowed to leave this platform. No. We just got a quick commercial break. We got a quick commercial break and some advertisements created by hip hop artist Blackwell. You are amazing when it comes to being consistent in advertising your craft and everything that you do. So we got to get into so much more, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't go anywhere. Just go to the bathroom, get yourself some coffee, and then come right back. We almost done. We got 3 more things that we want to introduce you to. 3 more tracks. Please stay by so that you can listen to them. They're really good, I think. So I want to know what you think. Give me that feedback. Don't be shy. All right, y'all. We'll be back.
And right now I am wearing the hot gal rhinestone bell. Let's check it out. Yes, it's giving what it's supposed to motherfucking gave me. Shop hot, stay hot, look cute.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Please understand.
Give me that plus side. Like a mathematician, you divide, we multiply. Juicy dick dot, showing you the sweetest pie. You ain't shy, I see you acting all brand new. Come bounce over my way, that's the move. Forget breaking rules, let's break a sweat. If I slide up in your DM, things are going to get wet. Lift all that pound cake, you blast, let's work. I can make dinner, and tonight you be a dessert. Gonna work like cardio, and let's kick it. You murder every. I told myself I am legend like Will Smith. Ops beware, don't get smacked up like Chris. I tight grip on the mic like a soldier to a gun, so check the rhyme, son. You see, I stay unique, like I have no legs, I never see defeat. Brothers tripping when they step to me, so plugged in the game, they call me USB. I'm geared up like machinery, speak hip-hop fluently like Stevie. You wonder why you can't see me. Look, G, I invoke 16 bars of substance. They neither influence or under the influence. Resistance is futile, you about to get rammed through. But they know our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. So keep it real, keep it true. I gotta maintain. I'm a Super Bowl, you still playing 17 games. So no shame, I'm getting these MCs shook. I got you calling me captain, cause I got you hooked.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Flawless Dreams Radio Show with your girl Leelee the Goddess, and still here with me, hip hop artist Blackwell, the king, and he is dropping all
Yes,
these
yes.
fire hits, all these fire hits. And yes, there's so much talent in the state of Florida. Bring it back, bring it back, run it back, facts. So, back to what we were saying with the mainstream industry. What do the people who don't know that much about it need to stay away from? What kind of warnings can you give them so that somebody young don't step into a situation where they get took?
The best thing to stay away from is follow. Number one, I would follow that notion. If it sounds too good to be true, it is, especially in the music business. And research everything. Research if someone even asks you to do a show, um, let alone want to sign you or they want you to be part of a show, do your research. Research the venue. Research the promoter. It don't take that long nowadays in 2024 to get on Google and search. Make sure it's legit. Make sure you can check and see has he had shows that have done good. Um, and I would suggest, this is just me, if you can avoid doing these pay to play shows, um, don't get yourself involved with that because you will not make a lot of money as an upcoming artist. Um, they'll tell you, oh, you'll make this much money per ticket and all that other crap. Um, and these are just things. These are just things to watch out for. And don't be afraid to get on an open mic. If they have an open mic night somewhere, check, make sure it's an open mic that it has, singing and rapping and whatever. Because I've made that mistake and jumped on open mic and found out it was a country. They still wanted me to rap, ironically, but I didn't know it was just a country thing. I was like, oh my god. So don't be afraid to go to an open mic. I had no idea that it didn't even advertise that way, and this is what I mean. I didn't check it. I just went, and it turned out to be it was like all these country artists. I'm like, oh, I'm out of here. And they goes, oh no, go up there, do your thing if you rap. It was we have fun and everything, but I tell these especially young kids, don't be afraid to go to an open mic. Check out where the place is. Check out what it's like because you don't know who goes to these things. You never know.
What do you think?
I never.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I wanted to ask what you thought of what Tom McDonald's doing because I know we're crunching our episode, but I just really wanted to find out what you thought about Tom McDonald.
I don't know much about that. I'm hearing all kind of different things. I don't know much about exactly what he's doing or what has transpired there.
It's a lot of political.
So that one I don't know much about.
He does a lot of rap. Like his rap consists of like politics, but ladies and gentlemen, I like it. Oh, J Poet just added you on Facebook. Thank you so much for adding my guy over here.
Oh, okay. I will add you back, J Poet. No doubt.
Yeah.
As far as doing political, and stuff like that, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But know what you're getting yourself into. Because, Public Enemy been doing it. Common does the conscious rap. So once you step into that arena with political rap, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it at all. But you may get some backlash from here or there or whatever. It's going to come no matter what. Because you're stepping into politics. But the best thing I can say as far as
check him out.
I'm definitely going to check it out.
I think you would like it.
If artists want to get into that,
yeah.
I find nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah, I think it. If you haven't heard it, give it a listen. Tom McDonald, he even had his family. He's not mainstream. He's an independent artist. He pays for everything himself. He explains his story even in his latest track. And I think it's it doesn't matter what style you do, you're gonna get backlash no matter what you do. But I think you would appreciate that
Ain't that the truth?
I think you're gonna appreciate what he's bringing to the table, especially as a very popular independent artist. I think you would appreciate it. J Pro says that's definitely me. I love backlash, bounce back. That's right. Have fun. Do you?
Oh no, I definitely gonna check it out because I
Hmm.
like hearing something from a different point of view, and you never know. He may be saying something that will make you think like, I never thought of it that way. So I like I like that kind of attacking hip hop that way, and that's
Hmm.
what hip hop was always about.
Hmm.
Political, where you from, having fun. You know, that it was expressing yourself. That's what hip hop was about. I mean, we've been doing it for, you know, since the days of Brooklyn, the Bronx. Um, so I
Brooklyn.
mean,
I'm from New
that's
Jersey.
you
My
know, it all
dad's from
started in
Brooklyn.
you know.
He from Brooklyn, New York. So I always got to give a
Okay,
shout out to Brooklyn, New York. My dad from Brooklyn.
there ain't nothing wrong
So
with Brooklyn.
yeah.
That's you know New York.
Shout out to
That's where it all
Charlie
started from. I
Kane.
mean,
Charlie Kane's from Brooklyn too. Shout out to Charlie. Charlie Kane.
okay,
Shout out to Reese Six. Shout out to shoot man, Trey Styles.
Brooklyn in
Shout
the
out to
house.
Godson. Shout out to my daughter Jacine. She's amazing. She's an awesome artist too. Um Blackwell, what can you tell us as we dive into this track with you featuring DJ Kelly Lynn?
Um, that song there, like I said, all of that was a song was, you know, that was aimed for plus size, curvy, thick ladies. What you gonna do with all of that? And that song, I made it. Oh my God, it was like 2 or 3 years ago. And in a way, I put it out, but I didn't really promote it the way I should have. Um, DJ Kelly Lynn heard it, and she was like, "Let me do a remix." And kind of the remix she did really revived it. It really did. It made it more for DJs, for clubs. I love it. I really love it. So she did a heck of a job. Shout out to DJ Kelly Lynn. Thank you so much for this remix. Because I mean, it was one of those songs I really liked, but I really didn't promote it hard because it was one of those things where I didn't know how to promote it. And then, you know, sometimes you just get so frustrated and you just be like, I'm just going to make a new song. And when she kind of revived that, it was funny. Like you were telling me earlier, and she was just like, you got songs you just need to revive. She's like, don't make no more songs. Revive your songs. She
It's
says, you
true.
got material.
Yeah.
And
Just bring it
and
back.
so no, she hooked this remix up. She did a hell of a job.
All right. Well, let's give it a listen to. Our show is going to be coming to a close, but we got two more tracks for y'all to listen to before we get to that, before we close this show up. So y'all take a listen to Blackwell featuring DJ Kelly Lynn. Y'all bring it up.
Blackwell, Black Nation. Don't be hating. So while you waiting, this is for my plus size ladies and all my curvy sexy ladies. Let's get it.
What you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it, down
Yeah.
with it. Cause I want you.
I want you.
And I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Those curves make Jehovah wanna witness. Not from LA, but I'm down for some fitness.
Come on.
Real shit, not a president. Smashing porn star cats playing you like strings on a guitar.
Yeah.
By far, it's cuff season. Let's do this.
Come on.
Hold them curves hostage. I'm no Scientologist. I'm legit. One chance, all I ask.
Yeah.
No colored dress pants hanging off my ass. Ass trans, love how you rock it. Bring a candy wrapper out around my chocolate.
Come
Cody,
on.
stop, drop, and roll. You on fire.
Yeah.
I'm your chest boy. You the queen I desire.
Yeah, baby.
Fitness is all I require. No bullshit. Those curves murder that outfit. Let's get lit. The noises me and you can make.
Yeah.
I'll bring the strawberries and whipped cream. Baby, you can be my pound cake.
What you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it, down
Yeah.
with it. Cause I want you.
I want you.
And I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Looking for like a T-Rex, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
That body's a classic, put the ass in Jurassic.
Come on.
All natural, no plastic, I wanna taste. Kiss her lips, then up to your face. Off to my place, make moves, you and me. Show you Big Bang isn't just a theory. Thicker than a novel, reading every page. These tricks outrage, getting upstage. This beast out the gate, forget the convo. Plus size, dick, not shit. Baby, here we go. You know, it's that kind of party. I'm a mechanic for that finely tuned body. Don't be sorry with all that back. If Mother Nature didn't like curves, she would've made the world flat. That's where I'm at. See, algebra applies to you. Make your ex disappear, no questions why. Come on.
What you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it down.
Yeah.
Cause I want you.
I want you.
And I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Whoa, what you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it down.
Yeah.
Cause I want you.
I want you.
And I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Blackwell, it's the boom boom room, baby. Ha and we out.
That was nice. I like it. Now that wasn't the remix, but I do have the remix. I think I have the remix, which is a little bit faster, ladies and gentlemen. But you still gotta check out that, and I think that one also needs a music video. It needs it. Both versions. That one we just heard and the one that we about to play. They both need a music video.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind.
The DJ, she definitely wants to. He wants to make a video.
Talk to her, and if I could just support the video and just be dancing in the back or something like, I don't mind, y'all. I'm coming. I'll bring some of my lady friends up. Like, you need bodies. You need people to come and show up and be in the video. I got that. Shout out to all my ladies. Okay, so he loves it. He says it's straight fire.
Definitely.
He says shout out to Vital Garcia.
Thank you, Eternal.
He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. He loves
J
it.
Pud, I'll find a way to get you in the video. Don't worry.
Eternal! Eternal! I know Eternal. Let me tell you. Shout out to Eternal. I'm sorry. I get all happy. Eternal is a fellow gamer. We game. I game with him, and I game with my daughter. And yeah, shoot, man, I would love to go to Worlds. You know what I'm talking about, Eternal. It's it's like things that you want to accomplish while you're still alive. It's like I want to be able to do this and say I did this with my daughter. I've taught her the ways of the Japanese anime and video games. Not everybody is a gamer, but I've been playing games since I was a little girl, my daddy and my brother. Shout out to them. Yes. But anyways, let's get back into this music. So this one, when she remixed it, when you first heard it remix, you just knew right away it was going to be a hit. You already knew.
Oh yeah, when she first played it, I was it. That was it for me. I knew it right off the bat.
It's
most
hot.
of the time when you've been doing this for a while, as long as you know this too, all I need is 30 seconds. And once I heard that, I was like, that's it, I'm done. That's it. That's what I want. That's fire.
It is. I love it. I can't wait till we do another song. I'm full of so much energy, and it's not just this coffee. It's not just the coffee from Dunkin'. No, it's my cold brew. I gotta have my cold brew. All right, so let's take a listen to this remix version of what the song we just heard, and let me know what y'all think.
Blackwell, Blakknation, don't be hating. So while you waiting, this is for my plus size ladies and all my curvy sexy ladies. Let's get it.
What you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it down.
Yeah.
Cause I want you.
I want you.
And I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Those curves make your ever want to witness. Not from LA, but I'm down for some fitness. Real shit, not a president. Smashing porn stars, cats playing you like strings on a guitar. By far, it's cup season. Let's do this. Hold them curves hostage. I'm no Scientologist. I'm legit. One chance, all I ask. No colored dress, pants hanging off my ass. Dash trans, love how you rock it. Real candy wrapper wrapped around my chocolate. Couldn't stop, drop, and roll. You on fire. I'm your jet sport. You the queen I desire. Fitness is all I require. No bullshit. Those curves murder that outfit. Let's get lit. The noises me and you can make. I'll bring the strawberries and whipped cream. Baby, you can be my pound cake.
What you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it down.
Yeah.
Cause I want you.
Want you.
I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Looking for it like a T-Rex, I gotta have it. That body's a classic with the ass in Jurassic. All natural, no plastic, I wanna taste. Kiss the lips, then up to your face. Off to my place, make moves, you and me. Show you Big Bang isn't just a theory. Thicker than a novel, reading every page. These tricks outrage, getting upstage. This beast out the gate, forget the convo. Plus size, thick dot shit, baby, here we go. You know, it's that kind of party. I'm a mechanic for that finely tuned body. Don't be sorry with all that back. If Mother Nature didn't like curves, she would've made the world flat. That's where I'm at. See, algebra applies to you. Make your ex disappear, no questions why, baby.
What you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it down.
Yeah.
Cause I want you.
I want you.
I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Whoa, what you doing with all of that?
All of that, baby.
You should be leaving with me.
Come on.
Who taught you that?
Who taught you?
Love it how you drop it down with it down.
Yeah.
Cause I want you.
I want you.
I need you.
I need you.
Come right here and put that thing in front of me.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Blackwell, it's the boom boom room, baby. Ha ha. And we out.
What's good, John? Jehovah Want to Witness, masterful penmanship from J Poet. He loves it.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
J Poet. Yeah, I get a lot of people, they've asked me this, like, where in the hell do you come up with these lyrics?
I love
And
it.
see, me, I wonder. I watch, and people laugh, but I watch, I watch TV, commercials, and with social media as being as big as it is, you'll hear little things that, will click. But I like to put the songs together, especially when, if it's about women, it's about having fun. And with plus size and curvy women and thick women, any woman in general, but that's what my music aims at. They want to feel good when they hear something. And I'll throw like little puns in there, and it's not, I say it, and a lot of them will laugh about it because they'll be like, I can't believe he said that. That's hilarious. But it's to make you feel good about yourself. Because I'm not about, this hoe and that tramp and that trick. I'm not on that. I say things that to have fun with. Some of the songs I've actually put together, to be honest with you, I've heard of pickup lines in a club or a bar, and they were so hilarious. I'm like, I got to use that. And then when people hear it, they're like, where'd you get that from? When I tell them, they goes, oh my God, that's hilarious. So I mean, that's what hip hop is. Have fun with it. And it ain't especially if you're aiming it towards, I'm not just saying, but women, just be respectful.
Right.
And my music is aimed more towards the plus size, curvy, and thick ladies. So I'm gonna do some respectable hip hop. And if it makes them laugh, makes them laugh. It makes them dance, make them dance. But by no means they'll be offended by it. They might, they may ask me, like, where did you come up with that? But that's the kind of hip hop that I do. And that's, I'm not saying this for everybody. Everybody got their own style. And, I don't hate on that. But you got to make something that's respectful to people. I mean, and respectful to yourself. I mean, if you're gonna do a song and it's gonna be about where you're from, I don't care if you're from the hood or where you from. You know, okay, you could talk about, and everybody knows, you know, the hood is a lot of negative, but throw some positive in there. That throw some positive in there a little bit. You know, I don't know. I just wish if we can just get hip hop to the point where it was about fun. You can talk about political. You can talk uprising people, bringing people up. We've all gone through bad things. Everybody has a different situation, and there's nothing wrong with talking about it. But then flip the positive side to it, because people hear that. They're like, "Oh man, I went through that too." But they did that to get out of it. Okay, maybe I can try that.
Exactly.
That's why I can't get into some of these stars that are out now. And I'm not gonna lie. I'll be blunt. You know, I like the Drake. I like the Rick Ross. I like, oh God, you can go to Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, all of them. I like it, but they've established where they at. They good. So it's like sometimes it's hard to listen to them because they've already established. You know, they ain't in that place where they used to be anymore. So you like hearing artists that are just coming up, new artists, underground artists that are trying to get there, because it's like, okay, they hungry,
right?
And when they hungry, that's their best skills that come out. Yeah, so it's like, and I'm not knocking any of those artists, so that way I'll be getting feedback. He don't like Drake. No, that's not what I'm saying. No. What Drake does is great. He's
all
good
the
on
time.
the mic. Boys got skills.
Right.
But it's just sometimes you can't relate to everything they talking about, because it's not what I go through. So that's why, like I said, I do music that people can relate to. I don't talk about cars or money or whatever, because I ain't got all that. I still got a 9 to 5 job.
Build our own engine someday or something like that. You never know. But I wanted to get into the Blackwell plus size featuring your girl Leelee the Goddess, and shout out to Melissa Vaughn for modeling on this cover. She had AIR. I used that AIR too. It was fun. Still looks like our faces, so that's all that matters.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's art.
Do what you do. I love it.
So let us know what y'all think about this track in the comment section.
Blackwell, Blakknation. Do I got you hating? There's no more debating. For my plus size ladies, for my curvy ladies, for my thick ladies. This one's for you. Leelee, talk to me.
I can see you watching me. Tell me, do I got what you? Tell me, do I got what you need? Before we proceed, please understand.
Give me that plus size.
Like a mathematician, you divide, we multiply. Juicy dick dot, shorty, you the sweetest pie. You ain't shy, I see you acting all brand new. Come bounce over my way, that's the move. Forget breaking rules, let's break a sweat. If I slide up in your DM, things are going to get wet. Lift all that pound cake, you blast, let's work. I can make dinner, and tonight you be a dessert. Put in work like cardio, and let's kick it. You murder every outfit you rock, no bullshit. I'm well equipped to break your bed, not your heart. Let the girls out and let the show start. I'm painting nails, painting too, yeah, that's my shit. That thickness is a new hotness. All curves, no breaks, you got me at attention. Make the ass clap like a standing ovation. Let's get it.
I can see you watching me. Tell me, do I got what you? Tell me, do I got what you need? Before we proceed, please understand.
Give me that plus size.
See this brother in my plus size zone. Give me meat and taters and throw out the bones. Let my hands roam like braille to a blind man. I'm greedy, feed the needy is my game plan. Understand, I'm all about the curves and dives. Got me on my Johnny Gill, singing my. Wait, them cats can buy a step my way. I ain't starting beef, but I'll take all that USDA. Call me Cray, I wanna get with ya. We get nasty, cause I know you're naughty by nature. I ain't mad at you, nothing on your fate. Let it be my birthday, cause I want all that cake. The noises we make, give neighbors some. something to say. Thicker than a novel when I'm reading every page. They wanna throw shade, don't even start the trip. I don't wanna offend if I ask you want a skinny dip. It's about to be cuff season. Right now, I gave me a reason. Go ahead, shorty, and be my savage. You know good things don't come in a small package. Get any baggage, boo, we got this. The way you talk, got a brother sprung, licking those lips. I just wanna give all of it and pull you close. Take a picture, now you got a new IG post.
I can see you watching me, watching me. Tell me, do I got what you? Tell me, do I got what you need? Before we proceed, please understand. Please understand. Keep it 100 this way.
Give me that plus size. Give me that plus size.
Hey, J. Paul is like two legends. Hey, thank you for the love. Thank you so much for listening to that track. I loved
thank you,
it.
thank you. I appreciate
I
that.
was like, that needs a music video. Needs a music video.
Oh yeah, I told you I got to do one of those quickly because, believe it or not, and people might think this is small, but believe it or not, since I've been on your show, I've got 10 streams on Spotify already. So believe me, that I think we got a hit.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
we
I love
definitely
it.
got.
Oh my gosh, this would be so great.
We got a hit. So I mean, we definitely gonna do a video for that one. I don't know, there's something about that beat. A friend of mine, his name was Don P. He sent me that beat, and I was like, oh my god. And he says it's R&B, but he says it's kind of like a bounce to it. And when I heard it, I was thinking, I kind of got away from that doing songs, the plus size songs, and I was like, I should do this one just call it plus size because I get everything else. I got a song called Thickalicious. I got a song called All That. So I said, what could I do? I said, okay, make it plain and simple, plus size. And so far, I've had a very positive response. So I'm definitely going to have to put together a video. I've learned one lesson though. When I do a video, because I've done a video with plus size women, I had 5 or 6 of them. Never again. Too many egos clashing. If you're gonna have a video, and actually another rapper, his name is Trip. He does plus size music in Las Vegas, and he went through the same issue. He said, bro, if you do a video, maybe get you 1 or 2, showcase them, and do your thing. He said, because he tried to have a video with a whole bunch of them, too many egos clashing. And it's just like, it was crazy. I didn't want to be like, I didn't have enough of my scene. Why is she in this scene? Why? It was bad. And I told him, I said, yeah, I went through the same thing. I had 6 different females and we were shooting at the beach. Now, mind you, the beach is in Florida. It's, no pun intended. It's huge. So there's all kind of places to shoot. So we shot the video. I got feedback. Why did she get to stand under this pole by the water? Why didn't I get to sit in the sand? Why? I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Y'all know I'm not like
there's other opportunities. There's other opportunities, other music videos. But when you do that, listen, shout out to all you actresses and you models. If you do that, you are going to be considered hard to work with. We as directors and musicians, we just want people that just do it and just trust the vision. Okay, you have a vision. Blackwell, even with our song, did you see me hogging the screen? Even I actually remember you saying, why didn't you put more of you in there? I'm like, nah, man, because I don't have a problem.
No, because when we shot that video for I Want You, I said, Leelee, I want you to come up with the concept and with the idea. Because the song is basically not basically, it's me and you. And when you came up with the concept, the place and everything, I thought that was great. That was absolutely perfect. But mind you too, back then when I was shooting that video, I didn't have the same sense that I have now about the business. I was just like, oh, let's just get together and we'll do a video. I storyboarded out and everything, and I thought it was going to go all smooth. Um, but you kind of got to get to know the characters that you're involved in, and I didn't. So that was my inexperience. Whereas when I was working with you, you been had that experience. You knew exactly what this, that, and when you was just picking the scenes and everything, I was like, okay, I was going with it because I liked it. I'm like, okay, cool, this is great. The flow was great. So I learned my lesson. Um, and that's one thing I had to learn with making videos. I have a video. It's called Thickalicious. Um, that's on YouTube. It's me and there's another plus size model. We had a great time. We had a blast right on the beach, and because she wanted a couple of her friends. It was funny. She got the backlash, not me. It was like, well, how did you get to be in it? Why didn't I get to be in it? Why didn't he ask me? And now, mind you, she's a paid model. She was paid. And she told me, she says, Black, don't even worry about it. She goes, you paid me to be in it. That's all. And I said, well, I'm sorry about all the backlash she got. She goes, no, don't worry about it. That means you did something good. She says, nah, she says, don't even sweat it. And so, and I've had, it was kind of one of those things. At one point, that's when I kind of died off from making, my music towards plus size. Like, maybe I should just try something just, different just to get away from it for a while. And just, when me and you started doing the collabs and stuff, I'm like, okay, this was cool, and never got any feedback, but I mean, not negative feedback, but I got a lot of, can we work together?
Yeah.
Can we do this? Do you want? And I'm thinking like,
they wanted to jump
and it's
on
not that
the
I'm
wagon.
knocking them, but it's like these people have seen what I've done before. Now all of a sudden, and I'm thinking like, I'm not trying to be, because I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that. But come on now. You seen when I was doing Thickalicious and the song BBW before Leelee God has even heard of me. I said, now all of a sudden you see I Want You video, and but you know what, sometimes you got to kill them with kindness and just keep it moving, because that's just the name of the game. It really is. I've come to learn that, and this is at a level where
we gotta do a music video to the plus size. We gotta do it.
I want one so bad because I lost weight and I can dance. So
thank you, Jay Poet.
He
says, I love your integrity, both of y'all. Integrity, your spirit is very pure. God bless you. I appreciate it. We appreciate you. I think that
Jay Poet. Thank you, bro.
We have a lot that's coming up as far as shows. Blackwell, aren't you and I going to be performing any of these songs live, and let the audience know when and where?
May 4th at the Vapor Road. It's in St. Pete, 7 o'clock. I'm going to be performing there. And then on May 5th at the Orpheum in Tampa at 7:30, I will be performing also there. And just keep a lookout for, obviously, we're going to be some more videos. And hopefully, I'm in Bad Boys. Bad Boys 3, 4, whichever one is coming out. I can't remember. I guess we're doing so many of them. But June 7th is a new Bad Boys movie. And hopefully I'm going to go see it, see if I'm in there, see if they kept my scene.
Don't forget Saturday, July 27th, you're going to be performing at the Heartwork Media Company for my event and Charlie Kane's event that we put together. So just in case you forgot. So everybody purchase your tickets. Yeah, we really want everybody to get a chance to see it. That's going to be located in Tampa, Florida, ladies and gentlemen. So please get your tickets today. And I just can't wait. What you say? You said you have a question? June 15th? He said June 15th. Is that a question or June 15th? But J Poet.
I don't know what June 15th is, but
is that a question, J Poet? You wanted to know if it landed on June 15th? Because I know that there's a lot of shows coming up. I don't want nobody to miss it.
It's summertime, so what you got? Let me know because I'll promote people. I'll promote it the best way I can.
Oh, he said no question, your show. He said I'll be there on June 15th. Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
y'all
June
gotta
15th.
check out Leelee the Goddess.
Yes. He's gonna Jay Poet is gonna be on here June 15th. I mean, you got me double checking my stuff. Let me double check it. Yeah, Saturday, June 15th, Jay Poet will be on this show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss out. There's a lot of stuff going up. And then we gotta do a lot
Okay.
of collaborations. You and
I'll
I
be
are not done collaborating in hip hop artist Blackwell. We're not done. We still have a lot. Just tired of thinking about it. But that's it for tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta get you back on the show. Once all these shows are done, Blackwell, then I gotta share them with the audience in case whoever missed out, they could see it on the show, hear it here first. So God bless. Let everybody know where they can find you on all social media platforms again. On.
all right. You can catch me on soundcloud.com/Blacknation, BLAKK Nation. TikTok and Instagram, official Blackwell. Catch me on Facebook, Blacknation Music 1970. Hit me up on YouTube, Hip Hop Artist Blackwell. And like I said, just keep a lookout for upcoming shows. More new music coming this summer. And stay in contact and don't be afraid to hit me up if you got some new music. You got a show you want promoted. I'll do what I can.
Because you are consistent as heck. I'll tell you that. God bless you. All right, wave to everybody, Blackwell, because I'll close up this show. Peace out. Peace and chicken grease. Peace and chicken grease. All right, everybody. I love you. I'll see you next time on Floss Dreams Radio Show with your girl, Leelee the Goddess.